The Lena Shockley Youthology Hour.
Hello, everybody. You've reached Rock the World Radio. How's everybody doing tonight? We have a special treat for you today, a wonderful fashion show with Vanny, Gio, and Fatena. And we have the glorious, glamorous Miss Poland, Natalie. Would you stand up and let everybody see your wonderful outfit? She's going to be competing for Miss Poland in the Imperial Beauties pageant in Florida in July. We're going to be out there in July, and we're going to be out there supporting Natalie. So everybody, give her your love. Everybody give it up for Natalie. Thank you. Okay. And I just want you to give the crowd some information about the pageant and your plus size modeling, queen size model in BBW magazine.
Yes, I am a published model. I am a published model in. I am a published full-figure model in Queen Size Magazine, which is based in Freeport, New York. I also was in a photo shoot for The Avenue for the new brand, the Laurelette. I will be competing in July for World Imperial Beauties Miss Poland in Orlando, Florida. I've been involved in the fashion industry. This August will be 1 year. Um, I've been working hard on my social media, Instagram. Right now, currently, I'm at 21,000 followers. And the greatest thing about my followers is that they truly believe in full-figured women, and they always send me messages and email in regards to what I am doing, and that they always want to see more. Many of my followers always ask when I'm coming to their country to visit, such as Morocco, Egypt, Algiers, Guinea, and many more.
Isn't that awesome? Everybody
Yes, so
those are natural followers, right? You have all
yes,
natural followers.
yes,
That's awesome in this day and age because a lot of people pay for followers. So I really do admire what Natalie's doing. It's organic.
yes, they are organically driven. Sometimes other galleries will shout me out, so it is organic traffic, which is great.
It's fabulous. And with the plus size magazine, tell me, how did you get featured in there?
Okay, I entered into a queen size magazine house model competition via Instagram. So they ended up choosing me as one of the house models. And I've been traveling back and forth doing photo shoots for the magazine.
Nice.
And they'll post up assignments and so forth that the models want to participate in. And one of the main ones was that the Avenue photo shoot that I wanted to be involved in, which I was published on May 1st.
Give it up. Give it up. Wonderful, fantastic.
I'm also working on fashion blogging as well, so I do have material in regards to that,
Beautiful.
which I'll be submitting to Mountain Dog Entertainment Magazine.
Hey, that's my magazine. All right.
I've also submitted for Shout Out Magazine and several others that I've been targeting.
I think that's fantastic. Are you excited about modeling? Being a plus size beauty.
Yes, I am very excited about being a plus size model because um, I want to motivate other women that you don't have to be extremely skinny to be a plus or to be a model these days. Um, Now is the time to get into the plus size industry. Um, the doors are opening for a lot of people. As long as you have a positive attitude and you can network positively, many doors will open for you.
I think that's awesome. I had two plus size models in a fashion show at an award show I had, and they got a lot of support and a lot of followers on Facebook. People always ask about the plus size girls, and a lot of times people think, oh, plus size, oh, that's embarrassing. But no, you have to have confidence,
That's right.
and it exudes, it shows. And a lot of your followers, I see them giving you such fantastic compliments. They're genuine compliments.
Yes.
So there's nothing wrong with being a plus size beauty, okay? Give it up for the plus size ladies too.
You definitely have to embrace yourself, you know, to, you gotta love every inch of yourself to come out and have that confidence in front of everybody.
Right, right, right. And what kind of example do you want to be for the plus size ladies coming out?
I want to be a positive role model, to be able to build up their self-esteem. I have worked with a few plus size models, one-on-one, and I would spend maybe an hour or two with them for basic walking and self-esteem, and they leave with a big smile.
It's awesome.
They
It's awesome.
and they come back and they want to spend some more time with me, and then I see them posting pictures on media that you can see the ambition and how happy they are. Like, they have a different outlook of themselves just by spending an hour or two with me.
I think that's fantastic. I think that is phenomenal, and I congratulate you on being a plus size model, okay, and a pageant contestant,
Thank
okay?
Thank
So
you.
I just want to give you a big shout out for that.
Thank you. I'm also a 3-year breast cancer survivor. And that's another reason why I truly started this. Um, Once you get a diagnosis like that, you want to live your life to the fullest and network and meet different people and travel and do events, because one day you're going to have plenty of time to sleep.
I understand exactly what you're saying. Does everybody understand what we're talking about here? Yeah.
So don't let nothing hold you back, even if it's money or anything like that, save for what you want to do and do it. Don't care about what else or whoever has to say about it. Worry about your own happiness, because deep down inside, we all have a mission.
I think that's a very deep statement. It's important that everybody live their life to the fullest. I talk to a lot of people, and they're putting most of their dreams on the back burner, and they're always thinking one day I'll go back to it. But when you end up with family and full time job and stuff like that, people just give up their dreams, you know, and they end up becoming very bitter. And I noticed that. You can see it in their eyes.
That's right.
We have a caller, Rockland Road Radio. Rockland Road Radio, you're live and direct. Who are we speaking with? Hi, who are we speaking with?
Hello? Hello?
Where are you calling from? Okay, try back for us. Try to give a call back. I think we have a bad connection. Okay, all right, so go ahead. What were you saying? Yeah.
Okay.
About people being bitter and putting everything on the back burner.
That's so true. Sometimes, actually a lot of times, we get so caught up in our everyday lives. You work full time, you gotta do your errands and so forth, and also have family time, and then you have no time for yourself. So, we pick different outlets. We either exercise, we either become a model and start doing photo shoots to feel better about ourselves, walk fashion shows, because that's what we find exciting. It's basically an entrepreneur mindset. Once you get into that entrepreneur mindset, it's hard to turn it off.
I agree. Who enjoys being an entrepreneur out here?
Yes.
It's fun, right? It's fun.
Yes, live your dreams.
Live your dreams is very inspiring, and it's empowering to be able to have a good craft that you can celebrate and be proud of. Absolutely.
Yes, and anyone can be an entrepreneur. We all have that business mindset. It's just tapping into that talent that you want to bring forward and to show the world and everybody around you. You know, don't be afraid. Just let it out. Be yourself.
I agree with that. What does everybody think? Be yourself?
Always.
Be natural?
Always.
Be true to yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
I think so. You know, I was very proud of you at the red carpet interviews. You conducted those interviews
Thank you.
wonderfully. You know,
Thank
I
you
was
very
very
much.
proud, and shout outs to Andre for that fantastic videos.
Yes. Andre.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, it was awesome. I had a wonderful time with you. You are a phenomenal videographer.
Thank you.
And we're going to definitely be showing your movies here at our film festival.
Okay.
We have a doctor who's going to be at the film festival, his video. Actually, two doctors coming in from Chicago and Virginia. And, we have Andre and a couple more movies that we're going to be featuring that day. So, yeah. Shout out to you, Andre. Everybody give Andre a big shout out. Okay, and where is our lovely, handsome co-host, Gio? Gio, are you here, Gio? Just 1 minute, please. I'm going to see where this guy is. Okay, and another thing while we're waiting for him, I wanted to ask you about the plus size magazines. How would you like to tell the full size ladies to get in contact with you about being in plus size magazines and plus size fashion shows?
I would love everyone to please contact me via Facebook. You can inbox me, send me a friend request or follow, because we're going to be lining up models for future events and fashion shows. So I am presently casting for that. I want a headshot, a full length, and a video of your walk, please. So if you could please submit that, and you can email that to me, Natalia, Nataljia 39@hotmail.com.
Awesome. Give it up for her. Okay, all right. We're going to go on a quick little break. Rock and Roll Radio. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Right now, it's my right now. I'm gonna take my bow now. I'll be riding right past ya. My time is right now. Yeah. You see everything that was given to me, I bought it up and put it in my work, mix it up with a little hurt, and it made me better, I see. It's alright now and it's okay. I told myself this day by day, don't give up, child. Keep your head in the game, it's gonna work out one day. One day, ooh, yeah. Always out treasuring. I'm doing things different. I'm rocking with the positive. You can miss me with the negative. Yeah. It's my right now. I'm going been riding right past ya. My time is right now. Yeah,
they say I'm never gonna make it. I just tell them keep waiting. Boy, have you waiting long when I promise I never would break it. Promise I never would fake it. I'm just keeping it real. Father, come take me. I'm trying to see me some meals. Got my mama a house, put her up on the hill. Make sure she never worry about eating or paying a bill. Know I'm destined for greatness, trying not to run out of patience. I'ma keep chasing dreams I've been having since I was a baby. Maybe cause August 11, the star was born in the 80s. I was born to go get it. Wasn't born to be lazy. Man, I got people that's counting on me, won't let them down. Man, I got people that doubting on me, hoping I drown. Instead I'm holding the crown, like I'm holding my breath. Under the ocean water, swimming into my death. Swimming like Michael Phelps, promise not to collapse. Promise you when I finish, I won't be giving the claps. Woo! It's up.
don't give up, child. No, it's my right now. I'm gonna take my bow now. I've been riding right past ya. My time is right now. Yeah. You see everything that was given to me. I bought it up and put it in my work. Mixed it up with a little hurt, and it made me better, I see. It's alright now and it's okay. I told myself this day by day. Don't give up, child. Keep your head in the game. It's gonna work out one day. Ooh, yeah.
Okay, we're back on air. We have Gio, the co-host of the show. Give it up for Gio, everybody.
Thank you. Shout out to Lena. Shout out to all the guests. Thank you for coming out.
Awesome.
We have a great guest today. Brought with me a lot of talented, interesting individuals. And without any further ado, our first guest, world, I want to introduce to you a very professional, very intelligent, talented fitness model, creative director, Gabriela Panduro. Gabriela Panduro is a fitness model. She's a creative director for many magazines. BB Magazine is one of them. Fantasia Veneziana is another one. I know Gabriela through fashion. She's the mastermind behind a lot of great ideas. And I can definitely speak personally on her behalf because she's the reason why I got on the cover for BB Magazine. That was her idea. The red glove that you see on the magazine cover, those are her hands. And she also came up with the concept for another magazine where I was featured on the cover for Fantasia Veneziana magazine, and she's responsible for other great work.
Everybody give it up. Awesome. I'm going to give you this mic, okay? Yes. And I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
First, I want to tell you thank you for having me here tonight.
Okay.
And I was watching Gio interview, and I see you beautiful ladies over there,
Thank
and that
you.
was very exciting. I love seeing the interview. I'm happy to be here with you guys today. What can I say about me? I like to call a person who have a lot of love, and I appreciate beauty, and I want to spread the love and the beauty. And I'm happy, living in New York, working with a lot of talented people. We like to create a story. We would like to embrace a lot of, women to help them feel better with themselves, models. most of the thing, we are the people who we promote the positivity and the beauty.
Beautiful, everybody.
And you do look beautiful.
Can we see your lovely outfit? I want you to stand up and just show the camera what you're wearing.
Gabriela Pandora is wearing a green gown from Vanny Fashion Collection by Vanny Tousignant.
Wow, it's fabulous.
Gabriela has walked in many couture fashion shows.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Take a look at the fabric, the design, the stitching.
Beautiful.
And she has a beautiful body too.
Oh, give it up for Gabriela.
Give it up for Gabriela Pandora.
Beautiful. Do you have some questions for her?
What do you do to give back to the community?
I personal as a model, I do a lot of humanitarian fashion show. I work with the United Nations. I work in a lot of fashion show. We work with Nigeria. We work with Nigeria to get a lot of money for the girls who don't, afford to go to school. Most of the time, as a model, we work in this event for free and bring our name over there. And in this way, people will look at that event and say, okay, let's see where Gabriela is going, and let's see what she's doing. And that I just attract people attention to say, oh, let's see, and this is how spread the word to us. Sorry, my English is my second language, and maybe you guys
You sound great. You sound great. Give it up for Gabriela. You sound great.
I live in the U.S. for 11 years, but I still have an accent. I'm born in Romania, and I still, you can still, feel English is my second language, and a lot of time that make me a little nervous, when I speak.
You're doing great. And by the way, Romania is a country in Europe, for those that don't know. A lot of people thought it was a nation. I don't know how, but do your geography, do your homework.
Yes, and I have the pleasure in New York to work with a lot of amazing designers. Do work for a couple of fashion weeks, like 6 or 7 season of New York Fashion Week. I work with Alexandra Popescu Couture, who she's one of the designer I represent, and she's Romanian also, and we try to build, spread the love of my country. I love to always, to never forget where I come from and, my roots. And I like to, always tell people a little bit about where I come from and, spread the love of that. And, I work with everybody. And a BB magazine, Billy Blunt magazine, is a magazine I have a pleasure to work with for
Shout out to
3
Billy
years.
Blunt.
And over there we have a Billy Blunt plus size magazine. Yes.
Give it up for all the plus size models. You all look beautiful.
And I can tell you, I love plus size models. They're like so amazing, so grateful. And me and Billy, we did a cover for the plus size model and was amazing, and I will, give you more details. I would like to be part of our plus size model because the magazine. Yes, I think every woman, no matter of size, of color, need to feel and be beautiful because every woman is beautiful. Every woman bring life on
I agree with
earth.
that.
And we wanna, give a platform to women to bring wherever they have the best to show, and in this way another woman should feel inspired about her. And this is what I try to do. I'm that person. I always look for inspiration around me. I'm like thirsty for getting inspired, thirsty to be amazed of beauty, of intelligence. If somebody want to create something.
And I have to say, Gabriela, you're inspiration to many, including myself. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you.
And just having these amazing people around me, they inspire me every day. And if we build to promote the beauty and peace and equality, everybody to be the same, I think we are the fighter of the love. That's the most important.
Amen to that.
Thank you.
Can you tell us about these wonderful magazines?
Yes, here I have the Billy Blunt magazine.
Okay.
Billy Blunt.
On a cover we have
Chrissy Monroe.
Chrissy Monroe.
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop super.
I was in Love and Hip Hop season 6, episode 3. Check it out, check it out.
She is wearing a dress of the same design I'm wearing today, Vanny Tousignant. Yes. Over here, you guys will see like a lot of amazing designers.
Yes. Go ahead. You can show the camera.
I will show the camera. We have here Fatena. She will be our guest in a few minutes.
Fatena Miss USA is in the building.
Yes, for you guys. We have a lot of beauties. Kai, who is a very beautiful model. Yeah, it is a very great magazine, and what is good about it is we accept submission from everybody who feel like he's a creative, or everybody who think he can do a beautiful photo shoot. We accept submission, and he can be published.
Okay.
Here we have the Alexandra Popescu Your Couture from Fashion Week. Gorgeous design, how you guys see, very creative.
Very creative.
Very creative.
Beautiful designs, yes.
It's all couture, handmade. Couture is a dress designer is working on for 2 or 3 months, sewing everything by hand. It's like an old way, but that's couture. It's an old way. Here we have Samuel, another amazing model who is a fitness model. Most of these people are very nice models and people we work and we do a lot of events, and I'm very happy with. You guys, if you want to have submission for the magazine, it's billybluntmagazine.com, where if you guys follow the website, you find all the submission, and everybody can send it and can be part of the magazine.
It's beautiful.
Okay, excellent.
Excellent. And what about that magazine?
This is I have the pleasure to be on a cover of Portfolio magazine.
Portfolio magazine.
Give it up. Give it up.
I'm wearing Alexandra Popescu Your Couture design, and Mr. Don Pittman, who is the photographer.
Beautiful.
We have our very close friends, and we shoot together. Here's some of my pictures and an interview about me.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And many other magazines. As a model, we try to be publishing as many as we can, and just spread the love.
You are very photogenic in those magazines.
Thank you.
You're just as beautiful in the magazine. Isn't she just as beautiful in the magazine as a person?
Talking about that, I will just want to make a very, a reality check for everybody. I want every beautiful girl who look at this magazine and see, oh my God, that girl looks so good. I want that girl to understand, in a real life, we look the same, but not that perfect. Like we have 3 hours of makeup done, we have the hair done, we have the perfect light, and I don't want that little girl to be disappointed because she doesn't look like us in the magazine. Because in the real life, we look like her. It's just we have not 5 people around us to make sure the light is good and the blush is right and we look perfect. And I always try to tell everybody, don't get disappointed. You don't wake up looking like the girl in the magazine, because we don't look that either. We model, we look very good, with the makeup on, but I want, still understand and be beautiful and be happy with who you are. Because
Very powerful words. Be happy with yourself and be thankful to God, because we are unique and special.
And I want to just make sure all the little girls, they understand that, and they need to be very happy, and they need to understand everybody in the magazine is, a team. We are a team behind every picture, and we take 50 pictures and we choose the best one. We are photogenic, we are beautiful, but in the same time they need to understand it's a teamwork. And this is a little behind the scene. Maybe I'm not supposed to say it, but I want to do it for all the girls who.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And be comfortable in your own skin.
We need to be comfortable in our own imperfection who make us who we are. And
Character, that's the word. Absolutely.
yes.
Be true to your character.
Yes. And I always like to keep it real with the fans, like Gio, always tell it how it is, we don't
We don't sugarcoat things.
Yes.
Always keep it real.
I think that's the best way to, to be real with
To help each other.
That's so true, because a lot of people think modeling is easy, and it really is hard. It's hard work.
It's very hard because, every time, let's say, the designer, you want to make sure, you understand what the designer wants from you. Some designer want a different look, they want a different, you want to look aggressive, you want to look happy, we need to make sure we look good in a picture when we do that. We want to send a message behind every picture is a message, it's a story. It's like a dreamland where we try other stuff.
I'm glad that you're bringing it up because, I have some friends like Julie who called in last week from Florida. She modeled for Calvin Klein. She was like a size 1 back in the day. And she tall woman, blonde, beautiful, blue eyes, natural, everything. But as she's older, she feels that she can no longer model, but she is just as beautiful with a little bit of weight on her. And I think she should still be modeling.
I definitely think so. You know what it is? Only the agency, the very top agency, they are very drastic about the weight. And they have like a age limits. But if you work with a designer who understand you and you wanna emphasize your beauty and understand you have a personality, you have a message out there, and you have followers who look up to you. I think should be no age, no size, and nothing in modeling. If you are a beautiful person and you have a message to say, and just look very good in pictures, and I think everybody, should just I will give advice to models who they don't feel so comfortable. Try to reach to a designer. When you're in this fashion show, go to introduce yourself to the designer. Say, hey, this is me. I would like to model, and this is how you'll try to create a relation between you and designers. And the designers, they will always be happy the people to come to them and ask, hey, I would like to walk in your dress or something.
Get personally acquainted with the designers.
Just go
establish and build a good relationship, good friendship.
Tell what you feel, just introduce yourself, talk with a photographer, ask him, hey, can I take some picture, try to be there to, sell, sell it, like, hey, network, ask business card, hey, let's try a test shoot, or, try to do something, because you need to push for yourself. You need to push for yourself, because nobody will knock at your door and ask you, hey, you want a model? Nobody will do that, That's why you need to do it for yourself, and, just be friendly with yourself, and the door will open. I'm totally agree. I think that I'm very sure about it.
Networking is very important. Like John Blessingame says, your net worth is your network.
Yeah.
The kind of people you keep and you have around you is what will benefit you in the long run.
Yeah,
Shout out to John Blessingame, New Day Association family.
There you go.
It's very important to have like-minded people around you too, so that you both have common interests, so you can both burn off of each other and spread awareness or what your mission may be in a positive manner. A lot of times people are negative and want to damper their limelight at the time being, and it kind of steers a lot of people away from the industry due to negativity or bullying or so forth.
Yeah.
You know, so it's good to keep a positive light.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. And if you see somebody, you know, let's say somebody have some negative thoughts or something, we try to help. We try to help to show them, hey, that's the way, you know, try to be positive, try to.
We have a first caller.
Yes.
Rockland Road Radio, you're live and direct. Who are we speaking with today?
Don't be shy now.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who are we speaking with?
Hi, this is Derek Kendall.
Hi, how are you doing? Where are you calling from?
Excellent. I'm calling from Hawaii, Queens.
From Queens?
Shout out to Queens County.
Awesome.
Kings
awesome.
County. Queens County.
Shout outs to Queens, shout outs to you, Barry. What kind of questions do you have for the people on the stage today?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What kind of questions do you have for the people on the stage today? What kind of questions?
Well, what I would like to know is what motivates you guys to keep going, never give up on your dreams. Like, what's your passion? You know, why you in the industry?
Good question.
For me, as a model, you know, first time when you will see your picture on a magazine or something, you realize it's worth it because you have so many people you help to have a dream and you know, just open their door and realize, you know, age or nothing else matter. You know, I'm over 35 and I still model, and I'm very happy to do that. I started modeling at 18, and you know, age doesn't stop you. You know, just go for it. You know, follow your dreams. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Do you have another question?
Oh, yeah, I would just like to shout out Rockland County. I would like to shout out Brooklyn.
Yes.
Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn too.
Brooklyn.
Okay, thank you. You have any questions for Miss Poland or for Gio? They're also on the stage.
I would like to know what you guys got lined up for the next chapter. You got summer coming up, so what's the next big thing?
I'll be competing next month actually for Miss Poland in Florida, so that's my next big thing, focusing on competing in that competition.
Imperial Beauties?
World Imperial Beauties.
When it's only, huh?
Good
Excuse me.
luck.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure you will do wonderful.
Thank you.
What's going on, Derek? Fashion-wise, my next fashion show will be next Saturday. It's called NYSFE, New York Summer Fashion Explosion, which is a major fashion show this summer. And I'll be one of the models in that show. This is as far as fashion goes. Also, as I mentioned in the previous show, myself, Vanny Tousignant, Richard Simpson, Fatena and Dan Zahiri, we just completed a major photo shoot which for a major magazine called a Compulsive Magazine by Cookie Humphrey. And this magazine will be distributed in the Middle East, Europe, and of course over here in America. I'm also working on reality shows. I'm doing a few things with Kim Kardashian in the future. Working on a music video. Training, boxing. Working on a few other TV shows. Right now is a big hiatus in the acting industry. A lot of TV shows such as Madam Secretary, Blacklist. Have a hiatus right now, but I'm gonna be working on them in the near future. Check me out.
And you want to tell us about any of your projects that you have coming up?
Usually summer is a perfect time to do a lot of photo shoots for, you know, a lot of magazines. I'm just planning to do a lot of photo shoots. I am a professional fitness model also, who I compete in fitness competition. I try to prepare for another fitness show. I won 12 awards in United States.
Congratulations.
And you know, I try to prepare for that. I ask a lot of dieting and a lot of training. And And mostly, working with magazine, I want to, meet a lot of models. We will do, for Billy Blanc magazine, we will prepare for our summer issue, we will do a lot of photo shoots, where I have the pleasure to be as art director. We create the story. We will, I see models, and, I tried how to put him on the magazine to be in, his best look. We try to choose the theme and, everything. It's not all about me. I like to, work with other models. For Billy Blanc Plus magazine, we try to prepare for our second issue, who I would love to have you in.
Plus size models definitely making big moves.
I'm ready. And, just network, just enjoy, be blessed, be grateful for everything God give it to me, and just keep it positive.
Gabriela, now I also would like to thank you for all the support. As I mentioned, it takes, as Gabriela mentioned as well, it takes a big team to create something great. And Gabriela Panduro was one of the individuals that made up the team, which was Gabriela, Curtis Tate, the photographer, Billy Blunt, the CEO, Clayton Leonard, the designer that provided the suit for me for the cover of the magazine. And the whole idea of the cover was Gabriela's idea. And she's definitely the mastermind, the brains behind the operation. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Living in New York is very hard to get 5 people to be together at the same time, and same day, and the same.
And it was a Sunday.
In the same
it was
location,
Sunday.
And we need to 2 weeks preparation to meet 3 hours. And
caller? Oh, yes, we're so sorry.
Derek.
You're listening, right, Derek?
No worries, no worries.
Derek, you should have said something.
Oh.
Derek, he's a faithful.
We got very caught up with all the wonderfulness around. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Well, we're going to let you go, Derek, and get some more callers in. Thank you so much. And
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you for calling in, Derek.
Okay, thank you.
Derek, one love. See you soon.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay.
You guys have very faithful guests.
Absolutely. And how can we find your work? Like, if people want to get in contact with you after the show and they want to send you a
Yes,
message?
I have my website, with gabrielapanduro.com. I have my Instagram, who is Gabriela/fit. From fitness. They can follow Billy Blanc magazine on Facebook. That's it. They can, email, find us. I try to always answer to everybody who, ask question, and try to give them advice, who will be very honest and always positive. I will always, I always try to, see the bright side and the positivity.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me here today, and you ladies
Thank you
are
for
very
being here.
beautiful, and thank you guys for support.
Thank you so much. And you can sit out there. Yeah, thank you.
Gabriela wearing the Vanny Fashion Collection gown by Vanny Tousignant.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Vanny Tousignant will be here shortly.
Thank you. I think I saw Fatena out there in the audience. And Vanny, you want to come on up? Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Without any further ado, this lady needs no introduction. I could talk about her maybe days, maybe weeks. But make a long story short, I would like to introduce to you Vanny Tousignant, the CEO of Vanny Fashion Collection. As you can see, I am wearing her blazer. I'm the male brand ambassador for her collection.
Actually,
very creative.
I got my models in there with all my outfits.
Okay, look at
So you want them to come here? Or?
Yeah, yes, we're going to introduce
yeah, we have
one at a time.
USA, Fatena Kasem.
Fatina Kasem is in the building.
Come on out, Fatima.
Fatina.
Wearing the crown, wearing the beautiful Vanny Fashion Collection.
Beautiful.
Fatina Kasem, she's not only a Miss USA, she's also a professor, managing director, and she does a lot. Svetlana Kramer, a Russian beauty supermodel.
Beautiful.
She's also a cosmetologist, hairstylist.
Beautiful.
We have
Silviana, Indonesian model, beautiful Indonesian model, very exotic. Also wearing the Venue fashion collection.
Silviana, where are you?
There she is. Silviana's in the building.
And we have another two models coming from Staten Island.
We have another two models taking their time to come all the way to Nyack from Staten Island. Jasmine and Katie. Katie. And also, we would like to welcome back Gabriela Panduro. These girls look like beautiful flowers. When I look at these dresses, I think about exotic flowers. I think about something beautiful, beautiful creation. I look at, see queens. I see goddess. You know, very powerful women. Created by none other than Vanny Tousignant.
Thank you.
Works of art. Excellent for the design. Fabulous.
Then he did an amazing job, including my jacket.
Hot.
Thank you.
Hot.